Hello everyone, welcome back, how are you guys doing? My name is Replicate Arms, Comp Android of House Invicta. Welcome back to some Girls But Lime. I know normally you don't stream on this day, but there's gonna be a busy week, busy weekend, so, I wanted to get this, out of the way. Well, not really out of the way, but get it done. Just making sound like I'm getting it out of the way sounds pretty bad. But no, I'm looking forward to this. This is great. It's gonna be a good one. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. My name is Tiferet. I hope you guys have a good one. If you need to, go ahead and about, then feel free to do that. Oops. Feel free to do that. Let's go ahead and get started here. So, this is Andoris' story. Last time I streamed, which is what, Monday, we did, no, was it Monday? Yeah, I think it was Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, something like that. We did, Bioka's story. I was almost certain that Andoris' story would have been last, but apparently she's next, and that's fine, because he's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Ja, you suck it, and Bioka was, it was Bioka. Well, whatever. So, yeah, it's been a busy day, guys. A lot's been happening. Pretty sure you all know what's been happening in this crazy world and around the world. It's a wild place, right, like that, But we're not gonna get into that today. Maybe, some like yapping and just chilling, playing something like Gray Zone. We could talk about this hellscape that we're all living in, but for now we are just gonna relax, okay? It's the middle of the week. We don't need any more drama and such, Just let's be cool, let's have fun. I know it's just like one of the games where it's more like it's just a reading game, which will allow doing the story and things like that, so nothing too crazy, but we'll enjoy it, okay? Let's see here. What am I missing? Oh, light. I need light. Hold on. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Into the shadows. Andoris. Man, I love her. She's like one of my favorite new characters. A place where one belongs. So, Andoris, like I said before, I sincerely believe that she's going to be the most capable tentacle doll by the end of the story if she survives. I hope she survives. But we don't really know anything about her past. If it's somewhere along the line she joined Hide 404, Bioka surprisingly came after her, which is surprising. I think they did mention what she did as a civilian doll before she became a tactical doll. So who knows? We'll see. I assume that she probably did something where she wasn't really exposed to a lot of traumatic things, because her no cut is very fragile and she doesn't do well with things that involve like hardship and violence and things like that. Good to see you, but having rough 2 days. I'm sorry to hear about that, Derek. Hope that things get better. Keep your head up. Keep your chin up, keep smiling. I can tell behind that would you like to. Have you watched Dark Wolves, the Terminalist spin-off? I have not even seen the Terminalist. I heard it was good. I should probably make a point to watch that. There's a lot of movies that I haven't watched recently that I should be watching. Speaking of which, it's a good idea. In the Discord, in the movie section, make a list of movies. Give me a list of movies that you'd want me to watch. Maybe we can do like a movie night or something. I want to bring that back. I used to do movies every week, so I want to try to bring that back. But man, it's hard to find a time and day for it. I think maybe Monday would probably be a good day, but I'll have to look at how things go. But we'll try that out, guys. So, as per usual, this is the recollection. This is what the main story is gonna be. So we gotta do these little missions here first, just to unlock the story segments. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's go. Andoris Recollection Note 1. No matter how many times the reverse emotions are done, These pivotal moments are indisputable turning points that shape the future. Okay, so the same description as Bioka's. Oh, Lind back here. Dude, Lind is so pretty. There she is, Andoris. Tief, okay, that's me. Sorry to keep you waiting, Andoris. Oh, hello, welcome. Man, I wish everything was voiced, but you know, this is fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, she's so patient. Oh, this music is nice and gentle. It's very kind of you to take time out of your busy day just to help me sort through my neural data, Commander. Yeah, welcome. It's my responsibility as your commander, after all. Oh, I love this song. I want to get this song. And today we're going through the section of records from when you joined 404, right? Yes, a lot happened back then. Oh, finally. Oh, interesting. I'm also keen to learn about what went down. After all, the Kluka I remember never struck me as someone particularly welcoming to new members. You're right about that, Commander. Yeah, why would you join? And how would... Because you seems like the unlikely kind of person that would even get 416's attention. You seem eager to share it too. If you're ready, shall we begin right now? Let's do this. This scenario, this was just like back when I first saw an Elid. And level 2? Yes. All I saw was the virtual limits back then, but even so, it spooked me. It's understandable that civilian dolls would not have much opportunity to see Elids. Go ahead and take care of these then, Commander. Now, where did 416 find this girl, I wonder? It's rather intriguing. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this up real quick. Let's go. Whoops, that's Suomi. Sorry, Suomi, I don't mean you. Alright. Knock him out. So cheap. So cheap. Then how about can you do it again? Oh, she gets to move? Oh, pal. That's crazy. She can reposition before using their ult again? Easy. Oh, Kunferi. Oh, straight to the next one, okay. That's surprising. Alright, let's go. No. Let's go this way. Go straight across. Lore, let's go here. Dips. Can she reach? She can. That's insane. I think she can do control on elevations too. So if I go right here. Oh my god, you can. That's wild. Bunkers, he has so much mobility. I don't know if I can hit him. Oh, can. Easy. She had a double match? Wait, did I skip one? Oh, I did. Oh no. Did she say anything? Hold on, let me see if she said anything. And then we'll just like leave the battle. I just want to make sure that she... I didn't miss any like story options. Okay, I did. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, number 3. Hey Koala, how are you doing? No licking. No licking. At least I don't have my feet as an emote, because then that would have been very, very weird. Let's go this way. Alright, go right there. Make sure all of these over here. Yeah, I think Kid15's ultimate is like she trolls she like shoots rockets at everything, so it's like a cheap way to just destroy the whole map. Man, I can't wait till I get her up and save up for her. There's something I also want to save up for, like I want to get Zhang Yu, which I'm pretty sure is coming next. And then after that's probably UMP9 after that, most likely. And of course you want to have UMP9 because she's adorable. It's like, man, is there any dolls I want to skip? I'm skipping Byoka. I skipped Daya. Oh, I remember the story. What the fuck did they name that dynamite? They named it something. Well, we're not getting any story segments? What the heck? Usually, like, between each of these things, you get like a little bit of a story snippet. If you could see Andoris hugging at John Mailing. Andoris is so cool, man. Very, very nurturing. She's like, out of all the dolls that are nurturing, I think it's like her and Springfield. But Springfield has gone to more like a boss. Like, she is more in charge of things now. He's changed some. For the better, though. I mean, I like to see that she has grown as a character. Dude, she just makes it all trivial, doesn't she? Look at that. Just wipe them all out. Easy. The other dolls are like, what are we supposed to do? We're not doing anything. Though the last story segment for Byoka was actually pretty interesting because, for her, you had to be stealthy. Wow, we're not getting anything. Well, that's a pretty good thing. We don't have to hang around as much. Oh, actually we do. Phew, we're making great progress. Your orders are really concise and efficient, Commander. And you're very good at carrying them out. Although there are some lags and delays, your executions are accurate and your information analyses very precise. Both have been a great help. Bush is studying the Commander. Commander, are you being considerate of my feelings? You are truly very kind. Whoa, what does she mean by that? I am very appreciative of your acceptance, Commander. Speaking of acceptance, sorry for putting it this way, but I never expected Kukai to eventually approve your inclusion. Indeed, I was also quite surprised. I thought I was going to be fired again. Or maybe fired is not the right word, since I wasn't officially employed in the first place. What did you do to change Kukai's mind? I feel like I did a lot, but also nothing at the same time. What does that mean? Let's continue soaring through it, Commander. Seeing my neural records firsthand would be more helpful, I think. I'll entrust you with it. Doris. I hope nothing bad happened to her in the past. Ken with Young's probably dead. She seems like a reliable doll. And Doris, can you hear me? What's this place? Oh no, she's a Fizzery Levy something shamanic, I think. My apologies, Commander. Yes, a bit of an error when I loaded in the data. No, he's covering something up. It's still alright. Let's focus on the battle on hand. I hope that, since we're fighting a bunch of, Vayagers, makes me wonder if she had, like, a bad experience with the Vayagers, as in her past. Maybe something happened to where, like, maybe she was captured by them, or used by them or something. That'd be unfortunate because these Vayagers are freaking, they're animals, man. I mean, a lot of them are morons, but at the same time, they're all pretty savage. Let's see, let's go with here. This might work. Nice. Let's go, boom! Run the ass over. got that one lone person right over there. Yeah, good night. Nice. God, they're so bouncy. All these girls are so bouncy. Oh yeah, Rara died. I don't know if I spoke about that. Our peak horse, a lovely peak horse that never won a race. Well, professional race. Temimon Musume, she's gone. Died at the age of 29. Poor thing. It's kind of an amazing story how, like, she didn't really accomplish any victories. But she still became incredibly popular and very well known. Like, I don't know, like, I was never really big on horse racing, so I'm really surprised that Imo Musume captured me so. And the real life lore of these races is crazy, man. I had no idea that like horse racing lore was so dramatic and so crazy. But out of all the horses, you probably don't know horse racing in Japan. The ones that everyone does know about is Deep Impact, which I don't know much about that horse's story because Deep Impact isn't inside Musume because the owners didn't want us, give the license. That's why the character doesn't exist. Because all the characters in Musume have to get the license to actually use the name of Magnus. Well, Gertie Cap is the second one, which then pretty much changed how the races are run, like in Jeppy Serbi. And then Karurara, those stay everyone else. Who would have thought that the loser was the one that everyone likes and knows about? Not with ridicule either. It's because of her perseverance, That's pretty cool when you think about it. So it shows that as long as you don't give up, like, you can still become, like, pretty much a legend. Alright, let's go. Get it. That's a lot over there. This is where Pence can back to first started. Yeah, it's so cheap. I'm so glad I saved up to get her, I mean, we'll just take our pot. Well, there's some here. We'll get rid of these ones. Okay, Somi will get rid of. Actually, it's only one, right? Let's get this guy. Oh, there's more. Oh, shoot. Oh, you can get the far one. And then Somi can get this guy. But yeah, out of all the season 1 horses, for Musume, only Daiwa Scarlet and Goldship remain alive. Their counterparts are alive still. Andoris. Yes, Commander, I'm right here. Why so serious all of a sudden? Are you feeling tired? I have a coffee grinder here. Let me bring you a cup. No, it's not that I'm tired, but sure, I'll have a cup, thanks. Man, wants someone to make coffee for me. What I want to say is, have you ever considered optimizing your neurocloud? Not that there's anything wrong with the way you are, but if the persistent crashing bothers you a lot, I can help you with that. Yeah, she does crash a lot. Who knows, she's a really old model, I wonder. Andoris flashes a look of surprise before turning her focus back on what she's doing without responding right away. She sits down beside me with a gentle smile and a steaming cup of coffee ready to be served. I really can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me, Commander. I wish you talked like she's saying goodbye. Don't think of it that way. As I've said before, it's my responsibility as your commander. No, it's precisely with my experience under numerous employers that I've learned. People like you who deeply care about dolls are few and far between. Oh, so she's done a lot of jobs. But just I want everyone here to have a little easier time. What do you think of that? And I'm very grateful for your kindness, Commander. However, if my new cloud is to be optimized, my storage capacity will be affected, right? If that's the case, I will no longer be able to perform my task of info gathering and analysis as effectively as I do now. Moreover, with everyone's help, my marksmanship has somewhat improved. Therefore, I think it's best to maintain the status quo for now. Interesting. Okay, you should feel that way. To be frank, I also think storage capacity and data analysis are where your strength lie. Oh, so she must have a thing with like most of her. She has very small storage capacity, but very high processing ability. But it's like a bouncy end, right? She can process a lot of things, but just doesn't have the space for it, and that's why she crashes. Crashes a lot. I'll keep an eye out for any emerging technologies that can fix her crashing problem without compromising her current capabilities. Commander? Andoris, I just want to pat her head. Alright, I've heard enough compliments today. Let's keep sorting through the neural records, shall we? I'd like to know what happened next. Yeah, sure thing. But why are we fighting so many war Jaegers? Maybe she was stolen. Probably. And then the 416 found her, cause how would they even cross paths, you know? Somi, Abner would still me was on Delmo. It was a very brief amount of time. I'm assuming that someday we can get her back. I doubt it though. Because Tomi's living with a doll commune and he's a very important member there. If she were to leave, that would cause a lot of problems for the rest of the dolls. So, Chester will never get Somi. Yeah, because the place doesn't fit the entire doll commune, I don't think. Goddamn girls, look at this. It's just wasting them all. Yeah. Alright, can you get him? Yep. Let's go! Alright. I don't remember this scene. Nemesis cookie. Oh god, the flavorous. I remember finding this scene the first time when the game first came out. That thing was a pain in the ass to kill. But sew me up, friend. I'm pretty sure I'll waste him. Like, yeah, I'm gonna waste this guy, but this guy was tough. It's gonna be the resident of this Cerebus. A giant dynagate. Yeah. I'm probably have to fight that thing, like, in supply mode. Well, that would be about it. Thanks for your help, Commander. Looks like your experience when joining 4-4 was quite the story. Yeah. You seem to have some concerns, Commander. It's okay, you didn't ask me directly. Some of these records aren't from your perspective, huh? Hey, what? I can't really hide anything from you, Commander. But she has someone else's neural data? Andoris lifts up her hand and twirls her strand of hair hanging down her face with it. Some of the records are provided by Miss Leva. Leva? Of course it's her. Even when she's assigned elsewhere, Leva is still Leva. What the hell is 45 doing? Oh, looks like you know her very well, Commander. Oh yeah. Indeed, she must have wanted me to better fit with 4-4. I was worried that Lady Kukai only accepted me because she was fed up with all my antics. But after hearing her conversation with Misty, I feel like I have a better understanding of her now. She really is compassionate at her core, with a soft heart under her sharp tongue. I've got to pick myself up quickly so I can erase her ways. Well, if Andoris is saying this, you gotta believe her. So is that who 416 really is? I'm also truly indebted to Leva, both for her recommendation and everything she did afterwards. I was also Miss Leva, who recognized what I was looking for at first glance. What you're looking for is a place to belong to, right? Isn't that where all of us want to find? A place to belong? Yes, Commander. What I thought was not merely a place that tolerate my existence, but one that truly needs me, needs my presence. In 404, everyone is willing to accept my flaws, but I also have what it takes to protect my companions in return. I understand that. Feeling needed and recognized is essential to everyone. Right. After that, I came to the Amalfi floor and met you, Commander. It's here that I learned the true meaning of belonging. Although 404 celebrates independently, everyone has come to regard Helmo as their home. And Commander, you're also part of the family. Man, that'd be so cool, man. To live with a bunch of cool people like us. Many dolls have found their belonging under you, and I wish to be one of them. Of course you can. Just so many dolls on the Elmo now. I realized that whenever you are around, I feel reassured and comforted, Commander. Even my crashing frequency has decreased. In order to express my gratitude, feel free to call upon me whenever you need my assistance, Commander. To me, the sense of truly belonging can only be achieved by helping and supporting each other. Ain't that the truth? All relationships are two-way street. All of them are. Alright, we've completed these parts. Now we could actually do Andoris thing, Andoris portrait. After much wandering, Andoris finally found the place that suits her best. Hey Danny, what's going on? How you doing? No one look at this suspicious looking carpwood here. Welcome everyone, how you guys doing? My name is TiferetEvocatus, I'm Scump Android of Victor. Welcome to the stream. I know you play a lot of shooters and survival and horror stuff, but today we play a few gacha games. Mainly this game, Girls Fit 9, 2, and one with Sume. I hope you're doing alright. You're playing Active Matter. It's like a survival game, isn't it? Kind of heard about it before, but never tried it out myself. It does look intriguing, and I do hope you had fun. But if you need just read and dash, let's feel free to do so. I understand that. After streaming, it does take some energy and stuff like that. So, feel free. And same goes with your raiders. Did you? Thank you guys for spending time with Danny and sticking around a little bit. Stalker and tackle PAP, I guess. Oh, that's crazy. Huh, interesting. I may have to check that game out. Alright, so we unlocked all the story stuff for Andoris. This is part 2 of the event. It's not really an event that pushes the main story in this game, but it's more like a character development event, which is nice because Andoris is a mysterious character. We don't know much about her past. So finally we get some light shed on it to learn more about her. The rearrangement letters, the mailman, they get very upset. Rearrange the letters to the mailman. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. The mailman, you make them mad. Ooh, it's a kid now. Oh, then I'm referring to them by their names. Maybe this is from Space's point of view. 416 and TRG11 push open the door as they walk into the cafe. After finding the seat, a waitress doll approaches them. Is it gonna be Centaurisi, our beloved T36? Oh no! Wait, what? No, is this Sakura? No, this can't be Sakura. Why, it's Andoris. It's Andoris. Andoris was a maid. Welcome, my name is Andoris, and I'm here to serve you today. Is there anything I can help you with? Attentive Andoris does not hand down the menu, nor does she show any sense of concern or impatience. She merely smiles and waits for 416 and T11's response. Perhaps eased by Andoris' gentle demeanor, 416 briefly listens up, after having glared at Andoris with her usual wariness. She would glare, she's like... 416 has like a resting bitch face, I think. Yeah, manager. Is Springfield here? Oh, it is Cry. Wow, so Andoris worked at Cry? Well, that's actually a pleasant surprise. Even one moment, guys, my cat is making noise and go see where she's at. I am back. This is cool. Manager Springfield is unavailable at the moment. She'll be back in a bit. If it's okay with you, I can wait here for her. Or you can leave her a message. Sure, we'll wait here. We'll wait for her here. Her cynical face. Alright, I'll head to the... I'll head back to work then. Please let me know if you need anything. After Andoris left, 416 double-checks the details of the commission. We're ahead of schedule. There's still half an hour before the agreed delivery time. Isn't that a good thing? That means we completed the last commission faster than expected. Stop dragging me out of bed so early in the morning next time, 416. Oh wait, how far back is this? Is this like... That's why they decided to find new names for themselves? Because she's referring to... G11 starts referring to her as 416. No, hello father, how are you doing? I presume today. Yeah, we just kind of started chapter 1 of this, of part 2 of this event, so, you know, we're learning about Andoris, who's the main character, and her past. Hope you've been well today. Voice is perfect for this game. Thank you. I suppose those narration games might be nice, you know, soothing at schools. That's what I've been told. And you need to stop treating one-offs as the norm. Here, 416. Whatever you say, you're always on edge like this, 416. 211 murmurs as he stretches lazily before. She flops onto the table, contentedly letting her eyelids slowly cool shut. Since you have plenty of time, I'll just... Poor thing. Even when those two aren't around anymore, 211 still hasn't grown one bit. Oh, I think she's talking about 45 and 9. So those two have already gone their separate ways. This must be when 416 first became leader of floor 416 props her head up and turns her attention to the outside window. The traffic of a green zone cafe in the day is quite light. Together with the soothing melodies playing in the background, the sunlight streaming through the ceiling-high windows conjures a brief moment of afternoon tranquility. Amidst this tranquility, 416 checks the message interface on her terminal once again. Alas, it is just as quiet there. Have things like this bothered you before too, Timander? So she hasn't been... She's not used to being a leader yet. What? Oh, get me some ice. Right. Oh, but you mess up Andoris. Can't you take that picture away? Bring ice cubes, wipe the table, then take the order, and take a picture away. Oh. Uh-oh, she's having trouble. It precious since she's organizing her processes, but I think she's having some trouble. Oh, if you can't you process more than one thing at a time? Yeah, her processing power, so she must be really not processing at this part, like back in the day. You think I'm in the mood to order food right now? Hey, don't yell at Andoris. I'm really sorry. Well, I don't like your sad face. The commotion nearby interrupts the brief moment of peace 416 was enjoying. G11, on the other hand, suddenly adjusts her position and drifts back into her slumber. Seeing the overwhelmed and panicking Andoris, a certain civilian doll pops into 416's mind. She slightly adjusts her mental state and puts out a soft sigh. Overwhelmed and panicking Andoris, who is she thinking of? I wonder who she's thinking of. At the very least, G11's more useful than this one. Oh, she's, well. Summon Thor, she does think highly of, well, she does think highly of G11, but she'll never admit it. Finally, the cafe's doors swing open once again as Springfield walks in. Upon noticing Andoris wiping at the coffee stain, she smiles helplessly. Just as she's about to lend Andoris a hand, 416 barges in and blocks her path. 416? I love Springfield. Man, this is a very nice cafe. Now that I'm looking at it. Wow, I would spend time here. Like, honestly, this place looks so cozy. So clean, it's like modern, but not. Oh, it looks so good. It's been a while. My apologies for my absence and not being there to receive you. There was an urgent matter I had to attend to. It's fine. You're right on time. Okay. Yeah, 416. Exactly as always, 416. How long has it been since we last met? 3 years? No, must be longer than that. Let's leave the catching up for later. Straight to business, huh? Is the cargo ready for handover? Cargo. A tinge of hesitation flashes across Springfield's usual gentle expression. I see. But please wait a minute while I take care of something. She's gonna help Andoris, hopefully? With 460's nod of agreement, Springfield gestures for Andoris to head to the back of the cafe. Still cleaning the floor, Andoris pauses for a moment before joining Springfield. Damn, even that's lag? She's laggy. 416 walks back to her table and bluntly shakes G11 awake. Wait, is Andoris the package? Oh, what now? Time to work. So straight to the point, she has no sense of, like, camaraderie, really. Sure, no need to wake me like that. Springfield's back? Where is she? Sorry to keep you waiting. Please follow me to the back. 416 hesitates for a moment, pushes the drowsy G11 out long after Springfield. Walking past the kitchen, the three stop somewhere and walk into a storage room. A large, person-tall container lies quietly in the corner of the room. Person-tall container, huh? Did she put Andoris in there? 416 cautiously approaches the container and carefully examines it for a moment. This is what we're here for? Can you please unlock the box? Seeing as the exact delivery date has yet to be confirmed, the cargo will need to be stored at 44's warehouse first. Thus, will need to verify the cargo's condition before delivery. No problem, but if possible, can you please stop referring to her as cargo? Oh no. Why is Andoris the cargo? What do you mean by her? The heck? Instead of answering directly, Springfield pushes open the lid. Andoris lies quietly in the hibernation in the cold transport container. His serene, sleeping face resembles the warm sunshine of spring. While she has been removed from the cafe's registry, her locally dried backup has yet to be deleted. In a way, she is still our companion. Well, what companion? After everything, you just sold her off like any other appliance or item. Okay, so this is part of... Okay. Damn, she is cutting. Alright, so when Andoris said that 416 was the compassionate person at heart, I think this is part of it actually surfacing right now. She doesn't like the fact that Springfield is getting rid of her. Was selling her, actually. Who did you sell her to? Don't tell me this got pure. Was some random broker in the Yellow Zone. 416, we just need to verify her condition. No need to delve too deep into this. Oh, she's gonna be mad at you. I don't need you to remind me of that. Oh, she's mad. Seeing 416's overbearing stance, G11 reluctantly chimes in to ease the tension, despite that knock this again expression on his face. Yeah, it is a nice kitchen, right? Please don't take it personally, Springfield. 416 is just a little hypersensitive when it comes, well, with these matters due to what happened to us before. Oh, well, they sold? What happened? Flying 4 has no prejudices whatsoever against our clients. No, I duly delve into matters that are not a concern. You can rest assured. I understand. We too simply hope Andoris can find a more suitable place. Due to her friend's performance issues, she can't handle most of the daily tasks up against very well. She herself is quite troubled by this. Oof, real? So he's actually really selling her? I thought there might be like some other reason why she's getting moved. But rest assured, the one who will take Andoris is not an inconsistent individual. I can guarantee you that. 416, without even a sponge is being filled, coldly patches into her encrypted channel. Lipa's voice comes through. Oh, 45. 45! I missed it long here, to be honest. Looks like you successfully rendezvoused with Springfield. Leva, is the cargo you told us to bring over the civilian doll calls Andoris? I don't remember the exact nature of the cargo being specified anywhere, but given the time, location, and contact for the handover, all I know, it sounds right to me. Sounds right? To you? Just come. Those two are always fighting, no matter what. She's pissed. Because I think 416 is like kind of shocked that 45 is dealing with the selling of dolls. That's like basically like human trafficking, 45. But he's scowling now. Since when did 44 set to Hyun's get commissions like these? Don't think that Oh, looks like Kalina got herself in some trouble. Gotta hang up now on it. Yeah, she's running. This is gonna piss off 416 so much. I'll trust you with bringing Andoris back. Hello? Hello? She's so bad. But the call abruptly cut off, 416 can only try to calm herself. She then closes the lid of the container outside her. Oh, see? Squad 4 flow confirms to see the civilian doll Andoris. Phew, she's falling back to normal. I'll leave her to you from now on, Squad 4 Fly. You should stay and rest for a bit before you leave. She's not gonna do that. That will not be necessary. Until she's delivered, 4-FAR will ensure Andoris' safety. If any unexpected issues arise down the line, we will contact you again. Always business. Oi, G11. Come on, not me again. Shut up. Get her out of here. The back door is over there. Springfield knows how to operate. She's like, okay, let's go. Okay. G11 carries the transport container out the back door of the cafe, with 416 following after her. Wow, T11's strong. Perhaps out of professional habit, Springfield gently bows at the departing silhouette. Please take good care of her. I'm actually surprised Springfield's actually sending Andoris away. I'm just thinking he's very, very patient and forgiving with others. Unless she's like a middle person. Everything brought back and safely stored Andoris at Fin 4-4's temporary base. 416 returns to her routine as if nothing happened. Originally planning to bring G11 along for the simulation training, she noticed several maintenance crew sitting at the usual vacant best area. Each of them holds a cup of coffee and chat enthusiastically. None notices 416's appearance. Oh. They're not working, she's gonna yawn them. The aroma of coffee wafting to the air adds a touch of coziness this place usually lacks, but also a hint of suspicion. Happy maintenance crew member, wow, can't believe we're being attended by someone. It's definitely a first. Guess these dolls find burn to treat their guests. Ooh, what the hell? I don't think I've seen her face before. A tactical doll hiring a civilian doll. This was becoming more absurd by the day. So these guys think that these are humans then? Wait, okay. A tactical doll hiring a civilian doll, so you think Andoris can be like their maid? Who cares? I'm good as long as they are pretty girls to look at. Jeez. I mean, tactical dolls are pretty hot though, not gonna lie. You're right. Miss, another cup of coffee, please. Oh my... Wait, she's supposed to be stored. They're making her work? Aww. Okay, please wait for a moment. You ran out of coffee beans. I just found a new bag. Hearing their request, Andoris walks out of the storage and deftly loads the coffee beans into the machine. I'm really sorry. We only have a coffee machine here, so I can't brew you anything. Well, that's totally fine. We don't care about such things. We'll even drink more oil if Miss Andoris were the one who brought it to us. You're really funny. She seems so, like... She's not normal yet, but he's not the Andoris we know. Andoris, laughing and joking with the maintenance crew, full of 416, sits up again after having calmed down. Just then, Andoris also notices her entering the vest area and greets her with a friendly smile. Good morning, 416? Sorry, I'm not terribly familiar with T-Doll's imprint system. I apologize if I made a mistake. You're not mistaken. But... 416 walks over to the beanbag sofa, grabs onto its ledge and yanks it up. G11, who was lying closely on it, is thrown onto the floor, foaming aloud that... I see what happened. So she told G11 to store her away, but then I think G11's gonna just made her work because she knows that she'll do things for her. That little brat. What are you doing, 416? You could have just told me to get up nicely. A doll that should be in the White House is freely roaming the base. Yet you, the member 4-4 test with their safekeeping, simply turned a blind eye. You tell me why I should be nice with you. but I'm not the one who woke up Andoris, it's Deer. Oh shit. Okay. What? Okay, Deer, I can see Deer waking her up because he's always curious about new stuff. She came over and sneakily powered Andoris up, then left as if you were fleeing from a disaster. Even woke me up in the process. Wait, is she alive? Deer is certainly becoming quite bold. Is she alive? I happen to have some equipment that needs calibration. We should pay him a visit in person. What a hassle, getting to on your own. I'll go back to you, Ona. You would think that G11 would have learned. Seeing G11 head for the beanbag sofa, 416 swiftly snatches her by her clothes. To avoid being snatched away, G11 holds onto one of the table's legs with her hand. So stubborn. As their tug-of-war plays out, comms to a special encrypted channel are established. The Leva's image connected G416 presses G11 down. Having gained some breathing room, G11 treats the safety of hiding behind Andoris. Oh, is this why those two bonded? Safe at last. I don't think 416 meant any harm. Glad to see you two are still close as ever. Your visual module malfunctioning or what? Oh man. Anyway, great timing. We're just about to pay Deer a visit. Given that he activated the Dawn 4 voice custody without authorization. It was authorized, I gave him the order. Is this all set up by 45? Oh, I also reminded him to be quiet on the job if the his life depended on it. Seeing the pull out of trouble he would be if he caught by 416. You think 4 is having too much of a good time as of late or what? She's not the lead in whoever, she keeps pulling 416 strings. The client says it'll be a while before they can collect the cargo. It'll be a shame not to put such an excellent civilian doll like Andoris to use. Who's the one to get her? See, she can attend to the personnels and look after G11. Isn't that great? A babysitter? You think I'm a moron? 416 did not raise her voice, yet her tone carries intense intimidation. The maintenance crew that had been watching from the sidelines since to put down their coffee and leave the scene one after another. Dog, yeah, we better get back to work before she turns her attention on us. It's not until only 3 dolls remain in the rest area that Leland resumes talking. What's the matter? Well, life's so grumpy all of a sudden. Quit saying done. No client is coming to collect the cargo. Andoris is the new recruit you're trying to bring into 4-4, isn't she? That's what I thought. You thought I wouldn't notice her file tucked in with a stack of resumes you and Lena? Bring over. Oh wow, despite all the fat fuss about being against two members, you should pay a lot of attention to the matter, 416. See? All this happened because you stubbornly refused to interview any new dolls, so I had to resort to my methods to get you both in one place. Oh my god. What are you hoping to achieve by putting a civilian doll in 4-4? Deliver lunchboxes to the enemy on the front line? Well, it's not like it's our first time converting a civilian doll into a tactical doll. I'd say G11 simply qualifies as a formal competitor now. Oh my god, but... So G11 was like a civilian doll and they pretty much grabbed her and turned her into a tactical doll. So humans, so how many of them were actually converted by Leva? She's different. Sure, you know she's not cut out for it. 416 glances at G11 hiding behind Andoris with half of her head poking up. Andoris' model features large storage capacity, ideal as a battled and children's operative. Tyr and I are in talks about how to utilize this feature to enhance 4-4's capabilities. Besides, she's got a calm and gentle personality. Good for soothing things out when Len and I aren't around. She's also better at holding conversations with humans. I know you aren't the best at dealing with them, huh? 416. Except for Sin Commander. Always teasing. Stop shooting the subject. I know what you're up to. So long as I let these new recruits into the team, you can just sit comfortably in your gnome-filled office and dump mission after mission on us to toil away at. Leva, 4-4 is a squad of 4. You may be the leader, but you aren't in charge of everything. Oh, okay, so they haven't shifted over yet. So you do know it's a squad of 4 after all. Leva's retort makes 416's expression grow even more somber. What are you trying to say? Oh, is this the moment that she hands her with leadership? You and G11 have been working over capacity, right? Even to the point of being carried back by drones after you both were nearly destroyed. I don't suppose that's a good thing for either you or 4-4's reputation. Oh, Lucas only cares about 4-4's reputation. The same leader who took half of our fighting power and rarely comes back. You think cramming a civilian doll into the squad will help with 4-4's reputation? What we need now is a proficient tactical doll, not a walking hard drive. While they say in front of her, an interesting analogy. She's not mad though. No. As her newer cloud is starting to disagree with the squirrel, G11 clutches Talia and Andoris' hand. The latter smiles and places her hand over G11's ears to shield her from the noise. I'd say it's best for you to chill out for now. I mean, ultimately it's up to me as Andoris if Andoris joins 4-4 or not. Since you two are going to be the ones working with her on a daily basis. Glad you're aware of that. He's so mad. Of course I do. But you need to stop acting like a child who refuses to play with others once you've found a best friend. Throwing a tantrum like a spoiled brat will only treat those you cherish the most, you know? She's electric. Shut up. 416 hangs the call without thinking twice. As she turns around, she sees Andoris soothing and clearly perturbing G11. She got frightened. Her neural cloud is a little tumbled right now. Although I'm not sure why you two are arguing about, I believe disputes between companions shouldn't be taken too seriously. When I worked at the cafe, I too just damn. 416 avoids Andoris' eyes. You've heard that conversation. There's no place for you in 404. Unlike her back in the day, you can find other places to go besides the cafe. After noticing Andoris' eyes, 416 happily answered the other line. Until you find your next employment, you can live here. You can also back up your no-cloud and 404 server for the time being. Dang, she's kicking her out? Oh, she's crashed already. Oh no. Her eyes are dimmed out. When her eyes dim out, she freezes, then it just crashes. Was that too much for her? Andoris' silence lasts longer than expected. 416 looks at her again with impatience. While the smile lingers on her lips, While the smile lingers on the lips of the beautiful doll, her gentle eyes have gone dull and empty. 416, I think she crashed. Just as the two lean in to take a closer look, Andoris suddenly blinks. His smile gives way to unease and confusion. As if unaware of her own crash, Chastity picks up where the conversation had been left at. So, I've been fired again. Oh, poor thing. That sucks, man. That sucks. Of course, 416 would do that. Wait, did we do 2 chapters already? Oh, we did. That's sad. Curious tests. Today's plan failed, despite learning some ambush and QC techniques through online video tutorials. When it came time to put them to practice, I got pinned by Miss 416 before I even realized what was happening. Looking back, she likely noticed my presence before I first approached her. Her leg sweep was so fast I barely caught a glimpse of it. However, I did manage to lift Miss 416 off the ground. I suppose that could be considered a small triumph for me. Oh, is there a journal or diary? Sitting in front of the terminal, Andoris sighs and frowns at the words she had just typed out on the terminal. No, lifting Miss 416 off the ground was just a random reaction. I resorted to amidst confusion. It was not a deliberate act. Besides, I got quickly pinned to the ground afterwards. While I knew it wouldn't be easy to show, as shown in the tutorial, Miss 416 is far beyond my expectations. What should I do now? Alright, so see, getting trading. Since I gave my word that I'd blind a single hit on Miss 416 to prove myself worthy of the position, I can't stop just after one failure. Though I can't just shoot Miss 416 with a real gun. That would be too dangerous. Did they give her a fighting core? Andoris pulls up the search engine and aimlessly clicks around, browsing through tactical training videos. Today I'm gonna teach you some useful moves that are particularly helpful when there's a significant disparity between you and your opponent. The key is to target your opponent's weak spots. Target the weak spots. Makes sense. Wow, so this is the beginning of her analysis arc. Generally speaking, the human body have these weak spots: the abdomen, the throat, the eyes. Let me demonstrate how you fully hit these areas. Your dolls share the same weak spots. The abdomen. My frames like to be quite protected. The neck does look more fragile, but I doubt I can deal any damage with my strength. That'll be an option, but see what the video says. Suppose we're face to face with the enemy. Hit the enemy's weak spot for maximum damage and RA. Andoris stands up and pushes a chair under the table, leaving enough space around her. Skim practice? Right, suppose the enemy's here. Keep your lower body stable while spreading your feet slightly apart. Get ready to move around or even jump. Ready to move around. Oh, that ocean is being proactive. This is nice. Protect your face with the left hand. Defend yourself. Left hand. Okay, right here. But don't I need to know how Miss 416 will attack first to be able to defend myself? Alright, just thinking out the box already. Good. Based on my previous observation, there are 17 possible areas I could be hit. First, protect the nose, then cover the chest, forehead, and oh, she's crashing. She's trying to calculate too many possibilities at once. And she's crashing over there. Strike out with your right hand. Go shoot for the eyes. Owie, why did you hit me? The obvious comedic twist leading to the second half of the video has gone completely over Andoris' head, as she's already on the verge of crashing. Nose, cover, forehead, and hit. Damn, Andoris punches herself in the face and is knocked to the ground. Jeez, poor thing. Oh, she's trying though. I mean, she doesn't want to. She said fired again, which means that she's been like working at different places and they've been down your way. Today's plan failed as well. Seeing as I failed to master the technique of attacking opponents' weak spots head on, I resorted to an ambush again. However, right as I covered Miss 416's eyes, she immediately turned around and tackled me to the ground. Combat really is a challenging ordeal. How can I land a hit and prove myself to Miss 416? Unfortunately, I found a direction to work towards. The video tutorial taught me about employing creatively, like using flashbangs to blind enemies. I decided to try this approach. I'll prepare for tonight. Let's keep pushing tomorrow. Okay, she's trying different avenues though. She's trying to see what works best for her. Today was another failure. I guess filling the meeting room with moonlight isn't as effective as real flashbangs. Though when Miss 416 threw me to the ground, my sight did blur for a split second. I guess that does count as the blinding effect. I should take note of that. The tutorial made mention of utilizing the terrain to one's advantage when faced with overwhelming odds. As the saying goes, if things about the right timing, the right location, and the right people. That has inspired me. Tomorrow I'll experiment with a plan that leverages the environment. I hope it'll go smoothly. The distraction tactic failed. I asked Mr. Mechanic to help strike Miss 416, but it wasn't effective at all. Miss 416 wants to knock me to the ground the moment I revealed myself. Does she have additional visual modules besides her eyes? Fortunately, after all these days of hard work, I have mastered the basic layout. At least the section successfully to not sound like me. Additionally, I now have a general understanding of Miss 416 and Miss G11's habits. I can make use of this information in future plans. On a side note, one thing's been bothering me over the days, despite getting angry and calling my plan foolish. Miss 416 never stopped me from attempting my ambush tactics. What does she mean by that? So, by not really saying anything and letting her do this, that's 416's way of kind of not really proving, but having hope for her, because she wasn't really disturbed that she was being sold, right? And she does, I think that deep down she doesn't want her to go away, like doesn't want to die away as well. So she's kind of like giving her chances to see if she could grow. And Zero Stella, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hey Coded, what's up? I like thing about these little stories that you kind of read into it to see about the things that aren't just told, right? That's one of the problems about modern writing is that they have to explain everything to you, which is pretty shitty. The good thing about good writing is that they can do storytelling without having to tell you. Sorry, there's a helicopter around here. 1 second. Okay, it's gone. A friend recommended me walk us and welcome. Well, yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Say hello to him next time you see him. Yeah, we play shooters, but we're just doing some Ghost Frontline stuff today. You know, and reading to the story about this character. So if you don't know, like, the main character is Andoris. He's a civilian doll. She's not a tactical doll. And the leader of this group, 404, is trying to have her word share, but she's really not good at this point. I mean, later on she becomes very, very good, but as you can see, she's learning. She's like gathering a bunch of information. She's starting to put the pieces together, starting to form plans, trying different avenues to try to make herself worthy of staying here. And the fact that even though 416 told her to leave, the fact that she didn't kick her out says a lot. Because if she really meant what she said, she would have just kicked her out, but she did. And she's given her chances to prove herself, which is really, really, really kind of her in her way. I'm so tired. Today was supposed to be a day off, yet we're staying up later than usual. Stop complaining. Didn't I just take you out for a ride to relax? What, really? She does that? Wow, I didn't think that 416 would actually take her out just for a casual ride. You call that relaxing? I still have dust in my mouth. Fine. Hurry up and get in. Time to write today's training point. Look at what time it is. It's my personal TV. It's my personal time now. You need to respect my... Hush. 416 erupted stops from dragging T11 into the meeting room. Caught in the momentum, T11 can't stop in time and bumps straight into her. Oh, yeah. Okay. Andoris is setting a trap again. Okay, 416 picked up on it, but T11 didn't. Okay. Ouch, what now? Are we going to the meeting room or not? Quiet. Haven't you noticed something is up? Okay. Alright, Andoris, what do you got cooking up? Huh? Something's up? Why are all the lights in the meeting room switched off? Are we so low on budget that we need to get syringe like this? She's setting up traps. No, I told the staff to leave the lights on and have the equipment ready before they clock out, since we'll need the meeting room around this time. Does that mean someone stuck in? A thief? No way, this is 446 hideout. I think 416 knows already. Switch to night vision. Yes, I think Andoris already accounted for this. Alright, I wonder what kind of plan she has cooked up. With the night vision on, the two see the meeting room in total disarray. The floor is littered with all sorts of debris in contrast with its usual tidiness. And I can't see very well, but they certainly made a big mess. Guess the thief really got in. But why would they rummage through the meeting room? Careful, we need to take a closer look. Hi, what's going on here? Is it really Andoris or somebody else? 416 and G11 slowly enter the meeting room with their weapons retrained. 416 comes to a halt, which feels something crack underneath their seat. Coffee beans? Oh, okay, sound? Is that a sound trap? Tea bags and snacks too. I don't get it, 416. Are we usually... Are we sure this is actually not a pantry? Check the corner, something's there. Oh, okay. In night vision mode, the two find a thing lying on the floor in the corner. Is that here I'm seeing? Is that a person? 416. 416 does not answer, but rather quietly steps over the scattered debris on the floor and paces toward the thing on the ground. He stops to step away from the thing and frowns as he stares at it. This is what you got in store for your pathetic antic today? Thinking attacking the meeting room? Okay. Ooh, what's working? What's working? Oh. What's going on? Ignoring G11's question, 416 steps forward and gently kicks the thing on the ground. It's a dummy. While the thing lying on the ground does not change its position, it visibly stiffens. Not getting up yet? Hiya. Andoris slowly sits up, intending to strike the side of 460's neck with a hand chop. Oh, God. I thought you'd have something a little bit more elaborate. 416 irritably catches the hand, swivels it around, and pins it to the ground. I'll pass on the high five. Oh, your cheeky thing. As expected from Miss 416. Impressive as always. Oh, this is a trap. She means to be pinned. So, do you still need us to act out this nonsensical hit with you? I'm afraid you'll have to keep it company for a little longer, Miss 416. Now, Andoris' face is pressed against the ground, thus making it difficult for her to speak. 416 sees a calm smile on her face. What? Listen to me, 416. Here, you haven't seen. Oh, you did? Oh, thank you. I didn't know you did. G11, I told you stay away. I can't stop. Get out of the way, 416. I only... With tear-leveling stomach towards her in pitch black meeting room, 416 fails to push her aside as her hands are occupied with holding Andoris down. The two collide violently, triggering another round of ruckus. Yeah, enough! Click. 416 flips on the light. The blinding incandescent glare suddenly fills the meeting room. Andoris narrows his eyes to just to a light. In a gradually clearing vision, she sees G11 scrambling to stand up. What's Biff? It's so slippery. It smells kinda good. It's coffee. Whoa, you've got them all over your face and hair, 416. Do you take a swim in a coffee pool? Let's take my plans a success. Though it's with coffee, it still counts as hitting Miss 416, alright? Okay. She resorted to a trap. Yeah? This was kind of your plan, Andoris. But where did the coffee come from? As G11 looks around, a crushed coffee can rolls to her feet. Oh, guess it came from the can I stepped on. Wow. 416 stomps on the can, crushing it completely. There are many liquid spurts out and splashes onto G11. Oh, so you only realized it now. She's so mad. How about I send you to the circus tomorrow if you're that good at stepping on cans? It's not like I meant to. I was in a hurry and it was dark in here. Fortunately, what Andoris left on the ground was just a can of coffee and not a landmine. Otherwise, it would have done over for us. Oh no. G11 inadvertently just helped Andoris out right now. So, you even know it'll be over? It's okay, Miss 416. No need to get upset, but I think G11 is just worried about you, which is why she rushed over. Besides, stuff like hazardous items are really going to be in the meeting room. I wouldn't leave things like that in nature in here. After all, my real intent isn't to hurt you two. Oh, I think 416 caught on. She's noticing the cage. He's starting to become a tactician. Well, but you're also quite the genius for making you a fool out of 416 like this, Andoris. G11 tugs at 416's sleeve. Pretty rich coming from you. 416 goes at G11, and the latter wisely shuts up. She then maintains a cold expression while turning her attention on Andoris. All this just to join Flora Flora, huh? Yes, Miss 416. Please give me an opportunity. 416 takes 2 deep breaths before snatching the gun from G11's hand and throwing it at Andoris. Okay. Take this and follow me to the live fire training ground. Oh wow, she's actually letting her. Where? Didn't you want any chance? Then start to stop your ridiculous antics and face me in proper combat. Come out on top and I'll let you go through this acceptance test. Even doing that isn't enough? Jeez. Yeah, what the heck are you doing, 416? Don't you know how much easier the acceptance test is compared to defeating you? Didn't we just agree? Mind your own business. Get a mop and clean the room up. But if I see a single coffee bean on the ground when I'm back, prepare to say goodbye to all your game save files. What's any of this have to do with my save files? Ignoring G11's grumbling, 416 storms out of the meeting room furiously. And whizzed past G11 the shoulder reassuringly. It's okay, Miss G11. I'll clean it up with you once I'm back. You need to be able to come back first. 416's real terrifying when she's worked up like that. So don't try to take her head on. Although she probably won't actually harm you. Yes, understand. I'll take my chances. I wonder if Andoris already accounted for this. It better be like that. Speaking of, do you even know how to use a gun? Andoris holds the weapon up to their hands and examines it carefully. I've watched the tutorials, so I know the basics. Just aim at the target, do the scope, and pull the trigger, right? Oh, that's no sweet summer child. I used that's like the basic understanding. Are you coming or not? I'll be right there. Oh, poor Andoris. Andoris smiles at T11 and follows 416 out of the room. Visibly worried, T11 follows her to the door and shouts. Pay attention to the recoil. Make sure the gun is pressed up against your shoulder. Unsure whether Andoris can even remember her advices, G11 draws a gloomy gaze back to the mess in the meeting room. At least G11 is being, worried about her. That's not awfully good to see G11 visibly concerned about anyone. Really. Work out what's going on. Surely it's not sublime, right? Let me give work a sign. The shadow click. We're orchestra. Hope you're doing the rare. Hope your whole dive has been treating you well. Fine, G11. Some days there were change there. Angry customer. It's been an entire hour and my meal hasn't been served yet. This Andoris is still standing there like a piece of chalk. Oh man. So is this why Springfield sent her away? She crashed. Who is your manager? Give me your manager. That's a Karen. And terribly sorry, let me... Oh, Interstice! I'll take care of it. Okay? If you seem the angry customer, Interstice shields Andoris behind her. Sorry, dear customer, but it's currently peak dining hour and you're short-staffed. We sincerely apologize for the wait. Leave it to the professional maid. The maid that can, kick people's heads 180 degrees. She's crazy. Your meal will be served shortly and we'll do our utmost to provide you with excellent service. Hearing the commotion, Manager Spankfield also emerges from behind the bar, holding a cup of steaming latte. Our deepest apologies for taking up your time. This latte is on me. Sir, I'm very sorry for the inconvenience caused. I will do my best to compensate you. You? Compensate me? You think you can make up for the timer wasted because of you? Oh, come on. She crashed. Hi. Aw, poor Andoris. He's trying your best. It's not her fault. With a clatter of wind chimes, 2 more customers walk into the cafe. See, Colin? Springfield's place is very lively. Stand by. And Kalina? Oh my gosh, don't say that, Leva. Oh no, it's Leva. It's 45. Seemed the two had just walked in. Interstice glanced at Springfield with a look up and leave this to me. Sping, to greet the two. Leva and Kalina, how'd you out on a business trip again? Wow, it's kind of rare that both of them actually show up in person anywhere. Yeah, I won't be around for a while, so I figured we'll drop by. Colin really missed your hand-brewed coffee. Springfield guides to an empty table. She then looks back to make sure Interstice had appeased the angry customer before raising her hand to call Andoris over. This is Andoris, our new employee. And these two are Kalina and Leva. Pleased to meet you both. So you're the newcomer. No wonder you look so flustered.
Thank you for supporting
I'm terribly sorry. I have embarrassed myself before you. This feels so bad for her. Professional feeder. What a name. Thank you for the phone. How's it going? It's going well today. It's been a busy day, lots been going on, but we're just trying to relax. Trying to take this time to just forget about the craziness of the world, you know what I mean? Andoris has worked here for some time now. She's very meticulous and attentive. Using a light store cube sort capacity, she can accurately track each customer's preference, all premises on and their birthdays. Yeah, but her processing sucks. Sounds like she's a perfect fit for the job, but I guess it's another story in patience than practice. Well, Manager Spankfield has told me everything I need to know about the job, but my own performance issues prevent me from handling more complex and unexpected requests from customers. When it comes to the menu, I've only learned how to brew coffee. It's not some Manager Spakefield's fault. Then she can't do anything but coffee? Too bad to make that good. Oh, I see, so you're not a good fit. Damn, straight to her face like that. Kalina, oh, I love her. Eva, gosh, she's matured so much from the first game. She used to be so babyly and stuff. Now she looks so serious. Kalina stops Eva from going further, yet the enigmatic smile remains on Eva's face as she strokes her chin. Oh, she's already thinking. She's thinking already hey, we can use Andoris for a boy. Say, how about having her join for a voice, Springfield? Day already? Andoris, but Eva and reel her in, Springfield. Yeah, reel her in. Kalina, reel her in. Kalina's voice decays an angry undertone. Yet Lita stretches indifferently and turns her attention back to Andoris. Andoris. Oh, by the way, hold your questions about 4 for now. What are your thoughts on working her? Damn, she's already interviewing? Me? Andoris falls silent for a moment. I will try my best to keep up with everyone. Though it may take some time, I don't want to leave. But then she was sold. You should realize that a place like makes things harder for both sides is probably not where you belong. Seeing how swiftly you guys handled that scuffle, I can only assume what happened back there was the norm, right? Well, man, she likes to hear it all. Think more flexibly. If this place isn't the right fit for you, why not consider my suggestion? Poor Steph, she doesn't even know anything about Firefly. Andoris turns towards Springfield with a somewhat bewildered look on her face. Springfield pats her on the shoulder and helps her straighten her apron. I have no intention of letting you go, but you have the final say. Oh, okay.
Hi, honey.
Working at a cafe won't let you reach your full potential, but Firefly will. Damn, 45 is like the devil on his shoulder. Chop, what's up? Welcome. Do you want to find a place where you're truly needed, Andoris? He is like the devil. He does this ever since like the first game she does stuff like this. The score has never changed. Will I be needed at Firefly? Andoris, you don't even know what you're asking. Hey, you don't know what you're asking, Andoris. Leave it, chuckles. Of course you will be, but you have to put up a sharp-tongued, yet soft-hearted doll's harsh critiques first. But believe me, she means no harm. She is actually quite reliable. You'll be fine, Andoris. What the chop? What the heck? Well, the gift subs? Thank you for the thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it. You're too kind. Really didn't have to do that, but I'm thankful. Thank you. I hope you have a very good evening or day, wherever you may be. Someone's named Ayong Joseo. Doesn't that mean hello in Korean? I don't know Korean, but I think that's what it means. With her hair all a mess, and Doris cowers in their room's corner with T11's gun clutched tightly in her arm. Her body is covered in bruises, while her bullet holes littered her surroundings. Join 4-4 and this will be your everyday life. Another one to Orchestra? Oh, thank you. Orca is very nice. Do check out Orca sometime, Miss Guys. She's really great. She really is. Yeah. And I love Freelancer. I'll be on it today. Okay, so let's see. I see what 460 is doing. She wanted to do a live firing exercises with the pretense of saying, hey, you gotta beat me, but no, she wants to see how Andoris carries itself under fire. Alright. She's kind of like 45 in a way, which is kind of sneaky in how they go about things. They're not the kind of people that really tell you what their plans are. They can't just like go around about way of doing it. It's kind of weird. The real battlefield is nothing like her childish antics. Oh, she crashed. Andoris crashed. Oh no. This could be a negative. Oh no. Well, she's never been shot at, I don't think. Oh, what a pretty picture. 416 sees Andoris' blank stand and assumes he has crashed again. Irritated, she yanks the T11 assault rifle out of her hands and walks out the door without don't see the chains on Andoris' face. Or is she tricking her again? Wait, is he tricking her again? Wait, what is that thing she has? He's touching. What is that thing? Andoris, he knew worried. But will this one need me? Huh. Wait, what's going on here? What's going on with her? Andoris slowly stands up and looks down at her battered body. The weight and stiffness of the assault rifle still lingers in her arms. If so, I want to bear witness to the kind of world that needs me. What's going on? Wait, what's going on with her? That doesn't seem like her. 416 opens the door and is greeted by G11, who is peering through the gap with a mop in hand. It's over? How did it go? 416 shoves the gun to G11's arms and strides forward. She's alive. Oh, well, I guess that's as much praise as we'll get from her. Can't say if she's scared senseless, though. Okay, this is a good thing, man, because if 416 was displeased, he would have said it and would have stormed off. But she's actually saying, she tries to figure Andoris out still. Okay, this is a good thing. Didn't you decide to give Andoris a chance when we were in the Yellow Zone earlier? Why do all this then? Wait, was 416 thrown away at some point? Oh, is that why she's so adverse to seeing other dolls being sold, is that? The heavy bike comes on top of a small hill. A convoy of vehicles is parked in the valley below, surrounded by a few scattered dolls busy doing maintenance work. Their frames are covered in varying degrees of damage, with signs of sloppy modifications. A number of them can barely move coherently, undoubtedly the result of haphazard remodeling done by civilian dolls. Oh, that sucks. They just lay patched together. One of them quickly spots 416 and G11. Her fire control module, clearly ripped from some random piece of multi-or hardware and forcibly welded onto her, suddenly swirls around. The mechanical eyeball rotates unnaturally, seemingly about to fall out of its socket. It's like a Frankenstein. What the heck? Why is it a hype chest? What the heck? Alright, see what this hype chest is all about. What's the koala? Yeah, choo-choo. Emoted better. It's a koala. I think it's a koala. I don't know what that is. That's pretty cool, thanks. I hope that these are not, dolls that you've worked with. Griffin dolls. 416 shows no reaction. He stands there and stares into those empty eyes. Once the doll confirms 416 presents no threat, she drops the guard and returns to her task without looking back. Wow, these poor things. So these dolls that are working, they're like him on machine now, rather than dolls anymore. Well, it's as if they're Frankenstein's monsters. G11 has just woken up from hibernation, rubbing her eyes as she walks over to 416. Geez, if Leva hadn't taken us in, we would have ended up like them by now. Oh man. You're thinking too highly of yourself. I may end up like them, but only because I was built as a T-doll. You, on the other hand, are, at best, a component. Sorry, sounds like revving an engine out there somewhere. It's so noisy. You, on the other hand, are at best a component they would bolt onto me, and most likely the most useless one. That's so terrible. Kaylee, hello, how you doing? Welcome. Let me give you a shout out. How are you? Hey everyone, did you pay Kaylee a visit sometimes? He plays hilarious things and stuff, and she's as an artist and a rigger. She's very, very fun to be with. Sleepless? Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Well, maybe you can find some soothing vibes and, get tired enough to fall asleep really soon, okay? You needn't have to hang out here the whole time you're there, okay? But I do hope you get some rest. Okay, so 416 was built to be a tactical doll. She wasn't a converted civilian doll. That's cool. Sorry, I don't know how many of these dolls were actually built for actual battle. Some are, but most of them have been converted from the civilian models. Agni, hey Agni, how are you doing? Let me give you a shout out too. Everyone do check out Agni. very fun person, loves to play shooters and stuff as well. Hope you're doing alright. But so this is the fate of dolls that, are just thrown away, that just get grabbed and just modified haphazardly and lose all sorts of self. That sucks, man. Sure, I am useless after all. If that's what you're thinking me, why not hurry up and recruit some other dolls so I can stay at the base and nap all day? Instead of firing back the as she usually does, 460 remained silent. G11 does not disturb her, nor does she return to the bike. Instead, she stays by 416's side, just as she dials down the battlefield. See, these two are really cool because they've been together for so long that they can't understand each other's moods without even saying anything. Even though they like fight and bicker all the time, when things are serious, they're always there for each other. And this is the rare moment where G11 knows that 416 is feeling vulnerable, seeing the state of these poor dolls out there. Feeling sick right now? Well, I'm sorry to hear, but you should be getting some sleep, Agni. Make sure you drink some water too, like lots of water. Do you remember the original meaning of 404, G11? Oh, so be it like an origin? I mean, I know what 404 is, but is there another meaning? The original meaning? As in those who don't exist? Yes. 4 dolls who, for various reasons, found themselves unable to return to an organization and were thus deemed non-existent by the world. Willingly or not, we came together, breathed battle after battle, and fought tooth and nail to secure the freedom we now hold. But does that even mean anything for an ordinary doll? You're increasingly acting weird intensively for 416. Has the event let off, leaving put too much pressure on you? Have you contemplated all this back when you decided to remodel me? Surely not. Is that the real reason why you're rejecting Andoris? Oh, rejecting you? Oh, this must have been the case. This wasn't a long time ago. This is when Andoris first came to the base. In part, yes. We had no choice back then, but Andoris still does. This place may be a safe haven for us, but not for her. But looking at Andoris, I don't think her prior jobs are all sunshine and rainbows either. She crashed at the mere mention of the word fired. Oh, okay. I see what 416 means. So she probably doesn't want to do it because he doesn't think her capable, initially. And partly she feels that the life that they have, that 404 has had to do with us, might be too harsh for her, so she thinks that Andoris might have a better life if she wasn't there. So she has two reasons to reject Andoris. But now G11 brings up a good point. Even if Andoris were to try to find a better life, a better work, it may not be suited for her, and she might just get passed around and fired and maybe end up here in the scrap heap as well, because she crashes too often. Maybe she's better off staying with Fluff Largets as Binka than leave it concluded. Let's at least give her a fire control core and see if it works out. We can find her a stable job if it doesn't, or keep her at the base as logistics. Floor and floor is not a shelter. Randomly recruiting or remodeling dolls is a responsibility to both sides. Gee, it's as if War is some legitimate organization. You're being so textbook about it that it's starting to feel weird. Hey, alright, cautious. I like how G11's the only one who's able to actually banter with a 416. No one else really can. G11 scratches her head dramatically. Besides, Lima handpicked her. We should value her judgment, right? Her judgment? Yeah, I bet she's just in for the price per doll value. That all of us that she chose back then are alive and well today. can't hurt to try. Okay, devil's advocate. You know, as they say, the only true failure is not trying at all. Don't let your doubts win before the fight even begins. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. That's very true, though. That's very true. The only true failure is not trying at all. Don't let your doubts win before the fight even begins. I like that. That's very true, because a lot of people like to look at something like a goal or something and think, oh man, that's too hard. There's no way I could do it. I don't have the skills for it, or I'm not strong enough, fast enough to do it, yada, whatever it may be. But sometimes, you are capable enough to win, like, achieve success. But if you don't try, or even attempt it, then of course you're not gonna, even have any hope at all. You know? Like it's saying, you miss every shot you don't take. That's a nice one. And even failure doesn't mean it's the end. Just keep trying. Gotta keep trying. Upon here, such a straight-faced Damon, 416 gone to G11. Where did you get that from? That is rather profound, come from G11 though, since she's like super lazy. The newest anime I watched, cool, huh? Of course. Yeah, she's a nerd. Of course. Same, bring me too, 416, me too. Oh, they're leaving. The rattling sound of an engine starts comes from below the hull. The bounty hunters yell at dolls to get back on the vehicles. Hiya, bunch of worthless scraps. Aww. Fucker, really shit out of luck these days. First a collapsed storm and then a bunch of my Jaegers. Half the dolls we got totaled. How are we supposed to take on in commissions like this? Dang, that sucks. So they're not even taking care of the dolls. No worries, the boss has already contacted some underground brokers to get us more illegal dolls. Worst case scenario, we just stick through for now. Sure, want a glass and fun later? The rude man pushes the last onto the vehicle, then climbs in himself before pulling down the heavy blast door. Aw, it sucks, man. That's not how you treat your dolls. Following the engine's roar, the convoy departs, gradually shrinking into the tiny black dot in the drifting sand. Dang. That sucks, and they're all Frankenstein together, like crappily paired. Those poor dolls are they have it bad. One new AK-12, they haven't shown AK-12, she's still the mystery of where she's at. We've only seen like AK-15 and PN-94. PA-94, the death of them really didn't change too much, to be honest. All the other dolls seem to have got these huge miniature makeovers, but those two pretty much still the same for the most part. On top of the hill, T11 and 416 also return to the bike. Sit tight. And patch me to Dio's comm channel. Where is she getting? Is this what I'm gonna give her a vitamin core? 416 accelerates at full throttle. The heavy bike speeds off in the opposite direction. Just make a decision. With a mop in one hand and their gun in the other, T11 can barely keep up with 416's brisk pace, while nervously observing his little expression. Did you change your mind about Andoris staying? Please say something, 416. T11's already attached to her. She doesn't want Andoris to leave. I did not change my mind. But if that was all it took to scare the life out of her, then she'd be crying and begging to resign in 2 days tops. We'll go on mission by then, and who's going to fill in for her? You? But I don't think that would be the case, though. Didn't you also say it's quite remarkable for her to have persevered all these days for just an opportunity? What, did you really say that? T11 scratches her head and looks back at the training ground. Andoris has yet to come out or has she made any sound. Is she gonna ambush her again? Hey, within 3 years, even 2-year-olds can come up with the same tricks. What gives? I only said that because, she is indeed making progress. so I decided to give her a chance. Alright, she accepts that she is good at making progress. Alright, stop staring at it. Are you done mopping the floor yet? Just a friendly reminder, you still have your training report to do. Why did he still remember that? G11's trying to work slowly, so hoping that she doesn't have to work anymore. Still not full at ease, G11 scratches her head again. But what if Andoris is still willing to accept the acceptance test? What are you going to do for 16? 16 stops, but does not turn around. She pauses for a moment before answering. In that case, it won't hurt to let her try. Okay. This is like a subtle for 416. He doesn't want anything bad to happen to Andoris. This is the rare moments we actually see her being, compassionate, really. Into the new world. Wonder what she meant by that. Well, what's this? Level 2? This is a simulation of the Yell Zone, right? Level 2 is really a fascinating place. Hope you can keep up that pulsar answer for us after you've turned into Swiss cheese. Hey Mango, thanks for the comment. Okay, I'm gonna make sure to take a drink, okay? Gotta stay hydrated out there. Cheers. Oh no, it's just crashing again? Stop spoofing her, look, she's crashed again. The acceptance test will begin in 5 minutes. There won't be any delays to accommodate for someone's technical issues. Come on. G11 wants so bad for her to win. Sorry, there's a lot of information in here. Did that crash again? Yeah, fortunately it didn't last long. Okay, her crashes are getting shorter at least. I'm actually surprised you agreed to take the test. Andoris, I thought you'd been timid by how hostile Force 16 acted back then. I mean, Miss Force 16 did not actually hurt me. And I still want to give it another try. Because someone said this is where I'm needed. Do you want to carry on with that tea party there, or would you rather share my briefing on the test? I'm always on business, that one. My apologies, Miss 416. Please go ahead. V11 will be your acting teammate for the duration of the test. The objective is to eliminate the same target in the canyon within this time limit. Operating procedure is for you two to figure out. I only care about the result. Okay. V-Rain, this is where your tactics want to come to play. And you, Miss 416? I'm in charge of monitoring, evaluating, and scoring your behaviors. Understood, I'll do my best. Whatever floats your boat, I'll say it again, I only care about the result. And having said that, 416 ends its transmission. With their rifle telecutch in hand, Andoris scans the surroundings. Is certain elite T-dolls taking her combat capabilities are granted again? Don't worry, Andoris. It's just an average ambush. There's nothing complicated. Huh? What's your input model? It's T36K KSK. That's so cool, though. There's like 3 T36s. There's Interstice T36, and then there's G36C, which we haven't seen, and now we have G36K. That's pretty cool. We have these 3 T-dolls that are T36s. Why that one? Is it compatible with you? Why? Because I heard it's similar to Miss Interstice's T36. Oh, okay. If Miss Interstice is that strong, this one can't be that bad, right? Okay, so that's why she chose that weapon. Interesting. Wait, that's how I came to your conclusion? What should we do now, Miss P11? Ah, right. You stay here and don't move. I'll go behind that big rock at 1 o'clock. Ignore everything else when the enemies arrive and just do as I tell you before. Switch off safety, aim and shoot. T11 readies her gear and hurries towards the direction she mentioned. Wow, G11 is actually doing work. She's not trained by an excuse for sleep. That's surprising. She must really care. The simulated gale of level 2 blows past her flowing hair, grazing her cheek with sand grains. But the battle-hardened G11 pays no mind and soon takes her position. Staring at the direction the wind is blown from, Andoris speaks into the communicator. Say, Miss G11, do you think it would be better if we take the high ground? Eh? What's that? Because the wind picked up. It's mentioned in the mission intelligence that the enemies are traveling in a jeep. I've seen on TV that the kind of jeep can kick up a lot of dust even without the wind when traveling at high speeds. I think the high ground would give us a better view in this case. Alright, okay, she's still had tactical knowledge, that's good. The roaring sound of an engine grows ever closer, quickly followed by a jeep and the trail of dust behind it suddenly coming into view. I can't get up here in time. You'd position yourself in coin with me, Andoris. Roger. The proper position would be at... Oh, is it triangulating already? Andoris pauses for a moment, then quickly moves in the chosen direction. Soon she finds a suitable flying position. I'm in position, Miss T11. Okay, I'll suppress them and drive them towards you. Aim for the cabin once they're within range. Aim to the cabin, fire. Yes, I can do that. Alright, simple enough. Raise gun, then sword safety off. Next, off. Maxine. Okay, see you later, Nolzine. Hope you have a good one. Thank you for dropping by today. Andoris peers to the night gun sight, only to find the front sight post drifting about. Huh? My body isn't shaking, but... Why? Why can't I aim properly? Is this the potential liability Miss Tier mentioned regarding low compatibility? Well, wait, so she's not compatible at all? Wait, did they give her she's using the wrong imprint? This is interesting. Shin back up. Controls. Andoris, they're coming towards you. The backup. Controls. Can't aim. Now, well, it'll be too late. Oh, is he gonna crash? Andoris squeezes the trigger. The bullet emerges from the muzzle like a shooting star, skimming over the jeep's roof and heading straight towards T11. Who was chasing after the vehicle? Oh my god. Now wait, she shot T11. Test over. All participants exit level 2 now. Oh, she's in trouble. She shot T11. The scene of Yale Zone slowly fades away, replaced by the training ground at 4th West Tipperary Base. Damn, she shot G11. G11 nervously rubs her head, still shaken by what just happened. Pow, what a shot, Andoris. A clean headshot as well. I guess it's surprisingly accurate from a certain perspective. Damn, a headshot? Oh no. Oh no, friendly fire. Okay, can't you process more than one thing at a time? Oh, she's good. This Andoris is still standing there like a piece of junk. Who is your manager? Okay, so it's the same flashback. Oh, she thinks she's gonna get fired again. Andoris' lips twitches briefly before pressing into a tight line. A guilt-ridden, heartbroken expression emerges on her face. Kipper Bate was 16. It's her first time handling the improper flight. It's only natural for her to be overwhelmed. Well, she knows she made a mistake. Sorry, she may have trouble adjusting. Do you have the same excuse? Hey, Blaze, how you doing? Welcome. Girls Front Line. Gonna give you a shot real quick. Welcome everybody to Blazer. We're just doing a bit of a story event right now. Well, it's under World. Damn, World? Shoot. Used to play World a lot. Back when I had a PS4, 5. That was a long time ago, though. What? Oh, she's mad at G11? How many times have I told you to survey the battlefield carefully beforehand? Yet somehow you still managed to let a complete newbie teach you a lesson. Oh, wow. So she's mad at G11, not Andoris. Come on, I just wanted to get it done. I thought it would be a matter of picking off a few targets. You know, piece of cake. Eh? Okay. So 416 saw what she was doing. And you, zoning out again, huh? You think causing a poo-on-poo accident's funny? Yes, I'm sorry, Miss 416. Huh. Neither of you is making this easy. Head to the meeting room and reflect on your actions, then come back later. Come back later? Oh, she didn't fire her. Andoris thought she'd be fired. Andoris Andres frowns in perplexity. After carefully pondering the meaning of the words, she ultimately decides to ask directly. Cause at the Chris door, yeah, don't spoil then. When you're done, it's nice and get to learn Andoris's backstory. But are you not going to fire me? As Lethal marked, your infield observation and its whole gathering skills are indeed commendable. Being able to make that kind of judgment as a first-timer is not bad. But you did neglect the most pressing matter, your marksmanship. Oh, okay, so you'll see the potential then. While completing the mission is a point, success shouldn't come at the expense of your teammates, especially if it is pointless. That is the bottom line. Endorsing mid-side, something clutching your gun tightly in hand. Crashed again? Oh no, she's not crashed. No, I didn't crash, I just... Do not expect Miss 416 to do this. Won't me slow down and wait for me to catch up. Aww. Cause she doesn't want me. She doesn't want Andoris to become scram. Wait for you? Don't get your hopes up. I'm just temporarily cutting you some slack since I'd be forced to expect you to catch up immediately. This woman cannot be honest. Do not fire blindly before you learn to aim, got that? It's weird though, so her silent core is not suited for her weapon? That's weird. Low compatibility is what Deer said. Yes, Mr. 416. Not Miss 416, call me leader from now on. Oh, so that's why she calls her leader. Leaving those words behind, 416 immediately walks in with his training gun, without looking back. D11 steps over and pats Andoris on the arm. Don't be alarmed, Andoris. 416 might appear intimidating, but she's saying that means you've earned her approval. Congratulations. No, I'm not nervous. Huh? I'm really happy. I think I'm starting to grasp what Miss Leva meant now, Miss G11. Leva, what did she say? She said, I'm trying to find a place where I'm truly needed. Not sure what that means either, but I'm super happy to have you join 4-4. We're teammates from now on. You two plan to stay here overnight or what? Quit standing around and come. Let's chat about that out later. Should really hurry over it. Otherwise we're toast if she gets angry. Yeah, okay. Andoris takes her first step forward stiffly, followed by another, and then, pulled along by G11, trotted towards 416, waiting by the meeting lab. There are those willing to help her and those willing to wait for her. So even if he starts a little slowly, it's okay. Regardless of the pace or how far each step advances, ultimately 4-4 moves forward together. Aw, that's sweet. Aw, that's really sweet. Oh, we're the last one, a new place of belonging. Once again, the Recife 4-4's temporary base is jam-packed with people. Who are? While banners reading 4-4 development strategy presentation and welcoming Andoris to the team were adorned the walls, the rest of the space is decorated with brightly colored balloons floating around. What are you trying to accomplish with Albert, Monsieur? She didn't do that. Since she gave the go-ahead, I arranged everything according to the standards of a birthday party at the cafe. We're celebrating Miss Andoris joining the team after all. Oh, the crew members did this, okay. Is your way of celebrating tying balloons to G11's hair? Oh, somebody's dropped that picture. We weren't able to find anything to tie the balloons down, and G11 happened to be sleeping right there. She sleeps, so we just tagged balloons to her. That's funny. Come on, it's time for you to put on a smiley face. I think it's great that Miss Andoris passed the test and can stay at 403. I have Dia's assistance and 416's acceptance to take for that. My acceptance is not going to last forever. Your intelligence scanner skills are useful. Well, you better work on your marksmanship as soon as possible. Prepare for the intelligence training sessions that are waiting for you. No problem. Though I'm afraid we'll have to trouble the technicians with more adjustments and fine-tunings then. As it happens, I've brought some food over. Please consider this my thank you in advance for everyone's future assistance. Oh, that's so kind of you, Miss Andoris. We'll go have a bite right now. You treat us to your delicious fruit and we'll be at your beck and call from now on. That would be wonderful. Oh, it's just found a family. After the maintenance crews left, Andoris quietly nudges to 416. Thank you for keeping me around and turning a blind eye to this welcome party. If not for yielding in sea, I would be trying my luck with Sabania just now. After all, the service industry in the nearby cities has already blacklisted me. Damn! She's blacklisted from the service industry as the car was the last thought? Oh, since you would have been in Scarborough for sure. No need to thank me. You heard it yourself. I wonder if 416 knew that she was blacklisted. In any case, I will cherish my place at Flowfly as well as Smith. Andoris raises the gun and caresses it lovingly. Put that thing down. You still need some time to master your fire control car. Additionally, never switch off your safety before entering combat, unless you want an accidental discharge to happen. Oh, I didn't notice that. Thank you for pointing it out. She's such a newbie. Looks like Andoris has already blended in with 4-4. It seems I was overthinking things. Oh, she's in person? Nine is here. Following the voiced Neva and Lena, who have continuously been on commissions, show up at the doorway. Oh, I love mine. Look at her fluffy hair. Wow, G36K KSK imprint. It's pretty good. 460 really went all out for you. She picked it herself up. What are you guys doing here? Has non-profile realized your waste of space? Oh my, don't put it like that. How can you possibly be absent to a welcome party of a new Firefly member? Though we're split up more than not these days, Steve and I will always be part of the team. Upon hearing Lena's words, 416's gaze softened slightly. Oh, she likes that, so that's reassuring for her. Noticing this, Beavis smiles mischievously. Oh shit. Welcome to Squad 4-4, Andoris. I bet 416 hasn't said that to you yet, huh? I also have your recommendation to thank, Leva. No need to be so formal. After all, this is beneficial for us too. With you on the team now, 4 will be able to take on more lucrative missions in the future. Already plotting out your little schemes before we're even back to full strength? Oh, by the the sound of that, I guess you're for hiring more members. Oh, yeah, of course, you have 2 freeloaders taking up space after all. Hey, don't put it so harshly. Even if I don't care, Leva might get upset. Right, so I'm super upset right now. Who would have thought that after all this time, poor 16 is so weak that she kept culping anything about me or Lena? Just gonna piss her off. She's happy now they're both there, though. Most unusually, 416 does not immediately retaliate with words. She missed them. I think she missed them. She's afraid that they were gone for good, I think. Eva, Lena, listen carefully for what I'm about to say. Hell, is this the moment she becomes leader? You may have your own choices and plans, but Fly will move towards the future as well. Andoris' arrival is but the beginning. 4-4 will be stronger than ever before under my leadership. Looks like 416 already is taking it upon herself to become the leader without me saying a thing. Perfect then, sees me a bunch of words. Oh, she figured it out. What do you mean? Oh, she's gonna pass on the leadership by coming here personally. I mean what I said. Seeing 416's own expression, Lena quickly chimes in. If I not being able to participate in 4-4's routine commissions, Eva and I have always felt very guilty. We are also well aware that this caused a lot of inconvenience for you in G11. So in addition to looking for new recruits, we also want to make some adjustments into the squad structure. This has been your wish for a long time, right? I feel like you've been wanting to push this thankless role of leader onto me for a while now. This is not the wish you wanted it though. You wanted like dual way 5. No, we're not pushing it down to you. We're asking you to take over as leader of Squad 404. The future of Squad 404 needs you, 416. I mean that sincerely. 416 does not answer directly, but then looks at Leva standing on the side, faced with her interrogative gaze. Leva simply nods. As Lena said, Squad 404 is counting on you from now on, 416. Of course, we'll also do what's in our power to support the work share. We're not completely leaving you to your own devices. And another thing. He went to deliberately pause this for a second. Go on. I hope I can turn your ambitious words into reality, 416. Keep 404 moving forward in the coming force no one dares to challenge. We can safeguard 4-4 together, right? Leva sets aside the usual spineless, letting his sincerity reach 416 clearly and unmistakably. As a result, all anxiety and unease regarding 4-4's future buried in 416's mind suddenly vanish. Unlike a certain irresponsible former leader, I never make empty promises. Even with you sitting around doing nothing, Fleur will not collapse. Oh, what are you guys babbling about? He's just waking up. Woken up by the commotion, G11 walks over while yawning. Oliva and Lena's here. What's off the balloons tagged to your hair, Ivan? It looks so weird. Huh? After pulling on and failing to untie the balloons, G11 gives up. All the while, Andoris patiently helps her untangle the mess. It's official now, 416 has the leader of Squad 4-4. And more dolls will be joining us in the future. Does that mean Eva and Lena will be leaving? Aw, she doesn't want to go. No way, we won't leave you if you want to kick us out. Life will always be our home. Yeah, but wait, alone with 416 as leader now, wouldn't my life be even more difficult than before? You should be glad you finally have the opportunity to crawl toward the goal of becoming an elite doll now. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how 416's costume is so nice? The light blue, the green, and the purple, and the white, so it's very cool. G11 grimaces with expression of unbearable anguish. Oh no, she's messing with T11 again. Speaking of, with our new beginning, perhaps you two should take the opportunity to consider new code names. Oh, look, both Eve and I got new ones, and here in Andoris, kept your old name as a code name. It's so complicated. How did they give a name on and all that? Can't I just use whatever comes up? I'll give you a new code name later. So G11 doesn't come up with their own name? As for me, I have already got one. What is it? Hurry up and tell us. Kukai. Well, honestly, what does that mean? Kukai. Does that mean anything in particular? I love her, thinking face. Something in face is up to you. Haven't been watching from the sidelines the whole time. Eva narrows her eyes and ponders for a moment before making you to smile. To a conjugate of crocodile, huh? Quite an ambitious and provocative name. What the fuck? Crocodile? Is that what that means? Hold on. So, is that what it means? What does Lukai mean? Yeah. Chairman words for crocodile. Thus, I'll turn spines Kluke. What the fuck? Okay, so it's crocodile? Now, what? It's German? Okay, that's... she is German, but... Crocodile? That's... interesting choice. But it's just a name I used in the past. Oh, is she referring to neural cloud? Oh, that's funny. Nevertheless, crocodile's sharp teeth will tear the lines door wide open one day. Wow, scary. Well, crocodiles feel the water. Don't tell me you don't know the ability to fight. It's handicapped on land, okay. Also, does Leva consider soft floor? So that's why I mean Leva for lion? Not while I try to your pretentious acid to the water with me. Oh, you can certainly give it a try. Those two are always be fighting each other. A war without gunfire breaks out as Kukai and Leva engage in heated exchange. Here we go again. Some things never change. My, everyone seems to get along. You're really quick to adapt, Andoris. Well, this is for Floyafral, my eternal home and family. Yeah, family. In the march of time, Squad 4 takes another step forward. One that uniquely belongs to them. The non-existent Forsaken Squad stranded in limbo will continue to justify the together with the most unconventional attitude. Oh, we did it! Fucking crocodile? Kukai's name origin is crocodile? Oh, that's weird. That's so weird. Hey, well, we did it, guys. We finished the stories for Andoris, so that's your story, huh? Doesn't really say where it came from. I guess you just drifted around for so long. 14 days until the last one, which will be Zang News. That's the next banner. So we have a long time before the next one comes out. Plenty of time to get all the rewards and stuff. But that was nice, Blow. That was nice. Wasn't an awfully dramatic, overly crazy thing, but I just forgot to see Andoris' story. You got to see a little bit more of 416's character developing as well. Her past and things. And the good parts about her. So that was cool. I really liked that. Wow. So yeah, I guess that'll be it for today. I'm glad we got managed to get through all this second part. Within a pretty reasonable time too. Normally these story missions take a very long time, but you managed to get through it. So we're surprisingly getting a lot of 416 character development, even though she's not the main character here. So that's really cool. Well, yeah, so that'll be it for Ghost Online for a while, guys. It'll be 2 more weeks until we to do another one. The last part. Which will probably be Zhangyi's story plus I should pulse for her if you have enough currency for it. But let's go ahead and take a break here. Tomorrow I want to play a little bit of this whole Divers, so it won't be for very long, maybe like an hour or two, just like today. Maybe 2-3 hours. Got some more mods I want to try out. To be honest, this weekend we got Chronos. I want to try out the new survival horror game. It's been a long time since I played a survival horror game, so it'll be nice to get into that. Kind of break it up a little bit. Well, the weekend, maybe we'll do like Helldivers and we'll probably do like Helldivers and of course not Chronos. But I want to also do like Grey Zone, so he can do some yapping. Cause that's like my current game. Like I'll do my thing and then while I do that I just yap around nonsense. It's just kind of weird. It's like I never do like just chatting stuff because I don't know how to do that. I really don't feel like I'm the kind of person that can carry on conversations to keep things going. But for some reason in Grace, I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. So I'll be doing that. You know what time you want to stream? Hold on, my cats are doing nonsense.
Hi,
One second.
honey.
Okay, so tomorrow, 8:30 PST. That's where I plan to do Helldivers. Open lobby, unless someone approaches me and grabs me up. I think Niffy might do it. Might join me. Let's see if Orchestralist anyone else wants to play. And Chronos will probably start Chronos on Friday. I don't know much about the story. It's something about time travel, I think. Either way, the Quinta Trail has a really unique system where the enemies converge. Kind of like Dead Space. Kind of like reminds of Dead Space, but I don't know if it's like merge as in like if the enemies are still alive merge or merge as in merge with the corpses and then become something stronger. So they have evolved the enemies of the game, which is crazy. My concern is there a way to like prevent defeating enemies from becoming like evolution food, like burning them or something. So it's gonna be interesting. You want to be available for okay, great. Hey, project. Hello, Cal, yeah, I guess kind of dropped in towards the end, but it's all good. It's all good. Got to see the guys John and by just to say hello, if anything. So we'll visit Nemi, girls, Rambine, Andoris raid. We'll do this as our raid best hit. It'll be Cosfin Light Andoris raid. And then Indies are very friendly, very fun. She does like all sorts of things, really. I haven't talked to her in a while, actually, so just kind of playing Cyberpunk. Actually, I mean, that's also on my backlog too. I want to play Cyberpunk. There's so many freaking games on my backlog, but man, finding the motivation and time problem is gonna be tough. Especially with this later this month, they have so many games coming out. And they're like Arc Raiders coming out. I mean, next month you have Battlefield as well. The Little Nightmares. I need to start the Little Nightmares series. Always wanted to, so that'll be fun. But say hello to. Wait, did the raid start? It didn't start. My bad. Let me go ahead and get that started. Dang it! Here was like yapping away and hope that the raid started already. Nimmy, need a minute. There we go, that started. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. Much appreciated. Do take care this week, okay? Be safe. Make sure you drink enough and eat enough and get enough rest. It's a crazy world out there, guys. It's a crazy world out there. It seems like things are falling apart all over the world, but hang in there. Not everything is bad. People will survive. And goodness is around as well. Just gotta choose carefully what you surround yourself with and who you surround yourself with. It'll be okay, alright? Take care, everyone. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you again. Bye now. Bye bye.